This is Adam Snellgrove. He will be my audience and also videotaping my speech. Attend! Huh! Soldiers are held at a very high set of standards, especially on their appearance. Have you ever seen a soldier and you wondered what everything on their uniform means? After today, you will be able to know the specific meaning behind everything on the Army Combat Uniform. I've been wearing the Army Combat Uniform, or ACU, for 5 years now as a part of the Minnesota Army National Guard, and I also recently returned from my deployment to Kuwait. Today I will inform you how to properly wear the Army Combat Uniform, how to don the insignia, and some of the applications behind the uniform. I will start off by introducing the uniform as a complete set, and then later on dive into further details. First off you have is the Army Patrol Cap. And according to Army Regulation 670-1, the patrol cap will be worn parallel to the marching surface. Also, it is only to be worn while outside or for ceremonial purposes. Next is the ACU blouse, worn over the top of a tan undershirt, which is tucked into the trousers, and then the trousers are then tucked into and rolled over the Army combat boots. Even with the smallest details, the Army expects perfection. When donning the insignia on the ACU blouse, you start with your rank, which is a square tab, Velcro to the center of the chest. Then it is the left shoulder unit tab, centered and squared on the left shoulder. This tab shows what unit the soldier belongs to actually. In this case, it's the Minnesota Army National Guard. Next is the right shoulder unit tab, centered and squared on the right shoulder. Not all soldiers have this, actually. You only get it if you deploy. And I can have 2 Red Bulls if I would have deployed with my unit, but I deployed with the Oklahoma National Guard, so instead I wear their insignia. Finally is the United States flag, worn on the right shoulder. And I get a lot of questions when wearing this as to why it seems reversed. Usually you see it, the stars are on the other side. And according to Staff Sergeant Richard Schilling, a United States Army veteran, quote, "The flag is worn so that to observers it looks as if the flag is flying against the breeze." End quote. The Army puts a lot of emphasis on safety and efficiency when issuing its uniforms. Some applications of the uniform are on each shoulder. There is this IR tab, and it is to be covered up while not out in the field, but it's used to distinguish friend from foe while using night vision goggles. Next are the Velcro pouches on both elbows and both knees. These are used for optional padding to be used as elbow or knee pads. All these applications and regulations come together to form one complete unit. Today I went over how to properly wear the Army Combat Uniform, how to don the insignia, and some applications about the uniform. Now, when you see a soldier walking by, you'll know exactly what everything on his uniform means. Thank you.